Hey, what's up, guys? Carry back in the video. Today I'm doing my Naruto review episode 102 review English dub. So here it goes. So episode start. These guys were walking towards the fucking Leaf Village there. They mostly were trying to send an event there to enter or have bodyguards in this event and stuff like that. There for the thing. Mostly they get stopped by mostly they get stopped by this rain ninja there. This rain ninja was saying some stuff, saying I'm not gonna let you go anywhere and shit like that. They were saying something about like you should not affect the Wazoo family or so. So he was ready to attack them and stuff like that. When he was ready to attack them and shit, when they were ready to attack him, the rain ninja just totally fucked him over and shit like that. Using the umbrella there and using the umbrella and pouring like needles on top of them and shit like that. They were down and shit. The next scene there, we go to the the next scene there we see Team 7 there was given an assignment there to they given an assignment and stuff like that. Sakura was actually saying where's Akashi there, why he's on in this mission there and stuff like that. And Tsunade was actually what came in the door. Technically Tsunade was telling him Akashi was in a different mission there. Like everybody actually has do a different mission there and stuff like that. So Sakura, Naruto, and Sasuke there have to do this mission by themselves and shit there with it. So when that was going on with that stuff, they head off to their mission there. They get to the Land of Tea there. When they get to the Land of Tea there, they were first was like grabbing something to eat there and stuff like that. When they were grabbing something to eat, this guy there comes out of nowhere. He was saying something about he didn't want to say nothing about it, but you notice Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke were like right there and shit like that. So he walks over to him, saying some shit about. He was saying some shit about he's like, you ninja are fucking crap and shit like that. You guys are weak and shit. He told Naruto that. Naruto was like, I want to fucking clobber this. He's like, Naruto really wanted to fucking clobber this fucking kid. He wanted to fucking clobber him and shit. And then the guy there was technically hitting on Sakura there. Technically, Naruto's like, he told Naruto, he told Sakura, Naruto told Sakura saying, what you gonna do, punch this guy in the nose or something like that. And then he's like, ooh, and he was trying to hit on her and shit like that, and technically it was not really gonna work there. So Naruto was trying to get all pissed off and shit like that at him, and then he's like, he told him to scram and shit like that. So he technically he left there. He left the tea shop there and shit like that. When he fucking left the tea shop, they actually had to pay for technically the lunch, or the lady gave them their food and stuff like that. When they got done eating, she handed out 2 bills to them. And then they're like, and Sakura was like pointing out to them, saying why we have to have 2 bills and shit like that. He's like, you and your friend there said you're gonna pay for his meal and stuff like that. And then they got pissed off. They're like, oh, really? You made us pay the fucking bill. So when they So they're going after him and stuff like that. So he was running pretty fast and shit. He's like, he said there, he said, well, he's like, these guys are not gonna fucking catch me and shit like that. So he was running there. Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke, they're like, shit, he's fucking fast there. So they were actually saying something about him being fucking faster and shit like that. They actually got caught up to him and shit. He totally tripped over a tree there and stuff like that, and he's like, damn it and shit. And then freaking Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke totally caught up to him and stuff like that, and said, this is like over and shit. And then he's like, nope. He's like, this time it's not over. So he had his like ankle weights there, throws them on the ground. They're like, oh crap and shit. They're like, how he escaped from those ankle weights and shit like that for it. So when that was going on with that stuff there, the guy was actually they actually get to the guy there. Naruto technically knows him there. He's like, how are you doing there and stuff like that. That's what he was telling him. And he's saying he was doing great and shit. And he was telling the story how both sides of the town were divided at one time, and they just technically fought, and they had a treaty there where technically they just did a marathon instead. And mostly they were talking to the guy there, and he technically brought the guy in there who honestly was running them before, and they're like, he's like, they're like, wait, that's you and shit like that. And then and then the guy was saying like, oh, you know each other and shit. So when that was going on with that stuff, they're saying Tony knows each other and shit like that. And he was saying stuff about that and shit. The next the next scene there, we see Naruto was arguing with the guy there. Technically was fucking arguing with him and stuff like that, and saying like, oh, Naruto was talking about the Hokage was the great, or like a better leader, and the other guy was telling him about his boss was a better leader and shit like that. So they were arguing with that and shit like that for a while. When that was going on with that shit there. Technically, you see in the next scene there, you see some street punks there trying to steal this guy's wallet there and shit like that. When technically, when they're trying to like pin him down and shit like that, they're trying to pin the dude down and shit. Fucking Sasuke there, he fucking grabs the dude's arm, and he said, just fucking leave him alone there and shit like that. And then they're like, well, we're just gonna f you up, or so they told him that. And then Sasuke beat the crap out of them. And and then they acted all tough, saying like, oh yeah, you shouldn't have done that shit. And then Sasuke cracked his fucking knuckles there, and they fucking fled. And then in the next scene there, we see they're trying to start up the race there. Naruto didn't really get what was this race about, so Sakura was definitely explaining what the race was and shit like that to Naruto. And when the race began there, or at the end of the episode, we see the race begin. So the guy went the other way. And then Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke was like, wait, you're going the wrong way. And then the other guy who honestly was racing, he's like, why in the fuck is going that way? And and then the end of the episode, we see Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke trying to chase him down and shit like that. And that's where the episode ends. So yep, that's pretty much it. Comment, written responses to this beverages. We like beverages. We subscribe. Hit the bell notification once we uploads. Comment responses to this beverages. Like, out. Peace.